work. Oh no.
You scurry fast, little armed soldiered weasel.
Please, let me up.
Where is your comically large companion?
That big ape ran out on me at the Alamo. Please, I'll tell you everything.
I'm listening.
Ah, you got the drop on him.
Mr. Robot Strange.
Please, call me Robot Scientist Strange.
Mr. Robot Strange will suffice. What is this all about?
It's about you, Mr. Scarecrow. My wife and I were separated from our true daughter on the night of her birth. I never gave up trying to find her. I searched and searched for years, and then, suddenly, there I was, standing on that stage, looking right at you. In that moment, I knew that you were my long-lost child, also known as best friend. The physical similarities, the brilliant scientific mind. I did some digging. You were found at the same pumpkin patch, the same day as the pig we've raised at the petting zoo. And as if meant to be, your name, Mr. Scarecrow, it's from my favorite poem. Mr. Scarecrow's friend is
full of woe. I was named after that poem.
I live by it. I think we owe it to ourselves to get to the bottom of this, Mr. Scarecrow. Why don't you come to my home in Sausalito? We can.
Not so fast. I have further research to conduct to verify your claim.
Of course. I would expect nothing less. By the way, what did you do with Mr. Evidence?
Oh, I let him go. Let's settle this. It's all true. The facts before me prove beyond a reasonable doubt that I am not part of the monster family. That means there's only one logical choice. Don't you agree?
No.
Mr. Scarecrow, come along, sleepyhead. Why, it's easier to wake the dead than to wake you, my little.
Yawn. Oh, hey Martha. Dear Monster Family, as you may have noticed, our monster dynamic has been off base lately. I have been ruminating on and questioning the reason for this. What a new revelation has resolved this doubt for me.
I was the discordant note that can never resolve into harmony, and the reason I could never truly relate to any of you is simple. I am not your relative. I have no recourse but to leave for good, and make my way toward the truth. Do not accept to follow me.
Wait. Mr. Scarecrow is not part of the monster family? I'm the only real monster pumpkin without the Scarecrow? That's awesome.
Too soon, Jack-o'-lantern. Too soon.
What does he mean, making his way toward the truth?
Is this about the pumpkin patch thing? That was totally not a big deal.
This is all my fault. If he had just felt closer to me, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
Mr. Zombie, I can see you?
Yes, I can see you too.
Obviously, I have failed in my duty as your zombing advisor, but sometimes I really don't know how to answer that question, you know. But what I do know is that you should go back to your friends. It's time for me to find mine.
Oh.
I guess that's true. You are not part of the monster family either. How very sad that is.
Oh.
Much better, Mr. Zombie. It appears I taught you well after all. Like the Donner Party before us, we travel to California to fulfill our destiny and eat what we must along the way. Let us conquer the Golden West or die trying. Mr. Zombie, to Sausalito.
Gordon, to Sausalito. If we leave now, we can catch up.
Then we'll return home, kidnap the necessary witnesses, and snuff out any remaining doubt that Mr. Scarecrow is one of us.
I love it when your murderous maternal instincts kick in. We're back in the best friends business. Come along, monsters. Let's bring Mr. Scarecrow back to his friends.
It's all Jekyll, no Hyde. feel something, Mr. Zombie, as though anticipation and unease birthed some kind of winged larvae in my stomach.
You mean butterflies in your stomach?
Butterflies? Perhaps my digestive acids will kill them.
Mr. Scarecrow. You're here. Welcome home. Oh. I see you brought a +1, which is perfectly fine, yes. Right this way, please.
Squawk.
Ah. Mr. Scarecrow, meet my wife. Blue Jade Flamingo. You see, the Blue Jade Flamingo has a touch of laryngitis and finds it difficult to talk at the moment. And this is Little Piglet. On her legs have horse legs for galloping around.
The other.
Me.
Squawk.
Oh, my dear, and I'll show our little Scarecrow around. Let's go see the laboratory. Welcome to the future, Mr. Scarecrow. What do you think? Pretty, boss. Huh.
You've got a lot of projects in the works.
Ready, Mr. Scarecrow? When I did this DNA test with Little Piglet and it informed me that she wasn't my daughter, I was unsurprised. Perhaps you can relate to me on that. You see what I did there?
I did, though I generally find puns to be a lower form of humor.
My real passion has always been human behavior.
What an incredible coincidence.
Exactly my thoughts when I saw your winning experiment. Although, if you think about it, not so coincidental. Like anti-friend, like scare friend. Am I right?
We will find out shortly.
And when we receive the inevitable confirmation, I hope you'll reconsider what you told me at the fair. About how your formula was a family secret.
DNA sequencing complete. DNA match.
Well, it's all settled. Done and... Great!
It's the monster family.
Well, let's go greet them. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna be going in I may be some time.
You ran.
Mr. Zombie, we're here to rescue Mr. Scarecrow.
Rescue me from what?
You.
Robot Scientist Strange. Pleased to meet you.
You're the robot man from the science fair, the ghostly apparition, and I see you've been reanimated.
And now, you've absconded with our best friend and put his in this inn. Mr. Scarecrow, what are you wearing?
It's called a turtleneck. Deceptive name, I know, but it is both fashionable and functional, Martha.
Robin and Martha, it appears that you are not Mr. Scarecrow's friends. I am.
Enough, you knave.
Robin and Martha, before you do anything rash, you might want to see this. The results conclusively prove that I am not your best friend anymore. We are once I was part of the monster family, now I am Robot Strange. Zip it, Jack-o'-lantern.
This can't be true.
I know this must be quite a shock for you, Robin and Martha. Believe me, we went through the same thing with Little Piglet.
Well, at least Jack-o'-lantern's in love with Little Piglet.
Mr. Scarecrow, we're still your friends.
And that's why I'd like to honor your contributions to my life with a proper and respectful goodbye. The monster family, I want to say, sigh, it appears I'm not quite ready to part with them. Forgive me, Robin.
We do forgive you.
Oh, no, I meant robot scientist.
Come on, Mr. Scarecrow, you don't mean this. Let's just go home. We can talk about this in the camper van.
I'm sorry, Robin. I can't leave with you, but maybe we can offer you and Martha shelter for the night? Then tomorrow we can say goodbye.
Of course, my friend. My zombie will show you to the guest quarters.
Okay.
Something isn't right.
Of course it's not. I've loved Mr. Scarecrow his whole life. I can't just stop because a piece of paper says. Wow, they really did a lot in 6 hours. Oh Tish, we've lost our little Scarecrow.